Meow time!
What's going on, guys? iMeow. Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Welcome to a bit of a different kind of setting here, right? Full screen, my room. I don't think I've done like an in real life commentary video since last year July, so there's definitely a good point though. There's been 2 videos going around on YouTube lately talking about, or more so criticizing, the Mario Kart Wii community content-wise. And as a creator myself, right, that makes videos and streams on the game, I kind of wanted to give my 2 cents on that. I originally wanted to actually play the game with this as well, but I just couldn't really get my thoughts out correctly or in like an organized way. So I think making just a custom like this, maybe some gameplay on the background, but I gotta kind of concentrate on what I'm saying here, as I don't agree with the 2 videos for the most part. Now, the 2 videos were actually uploaded by Intel and Avery Alex. I'll make sure to, of course, put links in the description below. So if you guys haven't watched them yourselves, you can just click on those and check them out. They do make a few good points, honestly, right? The content is definitely not the best overall currently. Also, TWD does have like a monopoly on the freaking audience of the game currently. Definitely at least like 90% of the whole freaking watch time minutes goes to his channel, which is that a bad thing? Kinda, but I think their main problem, their main complaint was that people, again the smaller creators that actually upload Mario Kart Wii, they copy TWD too much. They aren't original enough, right? They don't like challenge themselves, or personalities are kinda lacking. I think that was like a big problem too, but that's where kind of the problems start coming in for me as well though, because TWD, what he does definitely works for him, and I'm not saying it could work for other people too, but he's kinda showed that what he does can work. For example, right, this series, Road to Nines, that definitely blew up right there back when he started with that. And it only makes sense, in my opinion, that people copy that, because it doesn't matter, like, what you really look at. There's everything in life, really, when it comes to, like, being successful. There's always copycats, especially on YouTube, of course, but also, like, outside on TV, and even just literally anywhere, really. Like, you can bring up anything, and there's always people copying that. If it's success, right? If it can work, then it's natural that people try to copy it in some certain way. But now, do I think that the content is good, Mario Kart Wii wise, say on YouTube? No, it's definitely like lacking. At least how many different options there are, of course, like with everyone copying TWD and like the more popular just video ideas, right? It's definitely very bland. Also, the personalities are kind of lacking here too. Even TWD, he's kind of stuck. I think Intel specifically said that if TWD stops uploading Mario Kart Wii, that the whole community collapses. That's very, very true right there. That definitely will happen too. But here's kind of the funny thing though. Troy, right, TWD, he's definitely stuck on Mario Kart Wii as well. He's been trying a bit to kinda get away from that. Playing some Mario Maker 2, playing some Rocket League back in 2018 as well, right? I think he even did like a freaking playthrough of Odyssey right there. And then he does get a few good views on like the first episodes, but it just declines after that. And that almost proves my point really, because people subscribe to TWD for Mario Kart Wii content, right? So I may try out like his first video on like a different topic, but then realize that, you know, his personality, I'm not saying it's like bad or anything, but they aren't subscribed just for him, right? They're subscribed for Mario Kart Wii. So even though, yes, the community might get smaller or collapse if he stops, you have to realize why people subscribe to him in the first place, right? It's not because of him, it's because of the game. So it is just healthy to have a person like TWD to kind of steer and kind of show us what can work. Again, currently he's putting like mad views on those like mods and event-based content made by Atlas. But there's the big problem too, right? If you want to like innovate and do something new, it just takes energy, it takes risks too. Because making a Nines video, me myself, I don't really copy anyone else. I do cut comms on Mario Kart Wii. I think I'm like the only one currently that does them actively. And I've made mods myself as well, right? Texture mods, and those always do good. But not everyone has like the chances, the opportunities to actually get new content out on Mario Kart Wii, as it isn't like a new game, right? All of like the main in-game content, for example, vehicle combinations, challenges, character stuff, it has all been done already. It's all been like uploaded already, doing well, doing bad. It's just hard to think of something new when the game is so stale almost. And you kind of got to think about it too, like why people would want to watch your content. As Mario Kart Wii, it's a very like competitive kind of game when it comes to Mario Kart, so the game itself, doing live comms, is very interesting. Like the progression and the development of the game is very fun to watch, or it could be, if you bring it well. I'm kind of rambling on here a little bit, but that's not even like my biggest problem though. Like the thing is, where, again, from like a creator standpoint myself, where I find, what I have difficulties with myself with those 2 videos, is that the people that uploaded those, right, Intel and Avery Alex, no like hate towards them, of course, they make some good points. But when you look at their own content, it's not like anything revolutionary or new itself. And maybe if it is, they aren't pulling in like mad views, mad subscribers, so it's not really working out as much as TWD is, you know, pulling his views and his subs. So then my problem is that it's so easy to kinda, you know, point your finger and say that's bad, that's awful, right, that should be improved. And like kind of set yourself up on like a high horse. And of course everyone would agree with that too, because it is very shitty right now, right? The whole content is pretty garbage. But if you're complaining about that and make like a whole video on it, then I think you should take the initiative, right? You should do something new. And again, even if you're doing it already, like show us that it can work, right? Get those big views, build those subscribers, and then we can talk. Because calling out the whole community for like the content just doesn't really work. Because I, like, you know, me again personally, from like a creator standpoint here, I don't feel inclined to change my content because they think it's bad, right? If they think it's bad, then do it differently yourself, right? You know, you see where I'm going here? Making content on YouTube is a very individual kind of thing. It's not a community. I mean, you can do collabs, but it's not a community as like a content. I'm not sure how to like bring this exactly, but it's all individual creators trying to do what works for them. And again, when it comes to like copycats, it's not really a bad thing out of itself. Of course, the content is not anything like original, but people won't watch if they don't want to watch, right? They might watch the first episode again, but if they don't like it, then they won't watch the next one. So then the copy kinda dies, right? So that's the thing too. You want to innovate yourself, even if you're copying someone else. Making it your own can still very much work for you, like mixing it up and stuff. And there's definitely people out there that do different kind of things too. Like for example, Slim Sadie, right? Or even like Afterbone. They've both made some more comedy kind of style videos on Mario Kart Wii. And I mean, their views is definitely not too bad, especially compared to mine. I'm not even doing good myself, really. I'm only pulling like a few hundred views out there myself, but I'm not complaining, right? But they've definitely pulled like a few thousand views on videos before, showing that it can work to some extent. So that isn't their responsibility to keep uploading just because you think the community is dying, right? Like, I do care for the whole community as a whole, right? Outside of YouTube, outside of the content creator stuff. Just the whole livelihood of the game. But I'm not gonna feel bad if it dies because I'm not doing something, right? I shouldn't have to make videos that are interesting to keep a game alive. I don't know, it's just kind of my 2 cents of this whole topic here. I'm not sure if I covered everything that was said in the videos, but that's my main, like, those are my main counter arguments right there. And it's good to have a video like this too, or have like a whole kind of topic like this where it's more, you know, communicating with each other, right? Doing like a sort of back and forth conversation where, you know, you get somewhere at least. So, because again, we can all agree to it. It's definitely true, but it doesn't help, right? People aren't gonna change because you say they have to change. On a platform like YouTube, that is, because it's a very individual orientated platform. Anyways, I do think that's gonna do it here for this video. Again, a definitely very weird, different style video from my end. I definitely don't want to make videos like this more often. And then I mean without having gameplay on the background, right? It's very like awkward for me too with my hands here. I'm like fiddling around, doing nothing. Hopefully you guys still enjoy though, and you get my points, right? Make sure you guys leave me some comments too, by all means. Let me know what you think of my side, right? From, again, I'm by no means representing like the whole Mario Kart Wii community here, but from a creator perspective, right, so to say. Again, both of the videos will be linked down in the description if you guys want to watch them yourselves, if you haven't already. Definitely some good points in there, it's definitely true, almost all of it. But it's just kind of ignorant and almost hypocritical as well to like bring it like that. If you want things to change and get better, then, you know, show us how, right? Take the initiative and, you know, get there. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode with gameplay, so enjoy your stay.